Hello guys. I know it has been a while since I last posted, but I was very busy. Anyways, enjoy the video teehee. So as you probably read in the title, these will be my very insane and pretty biased predictions for hopefully the 7th season of PJ Masks. So let's just get on with it. My first prediction is that this will be a Romeo-themed season. Now, I know. But let me explain. 2 out of the 3 terrible trio members already have a season for themselves. What do I mean by themed season, you ask? Well, what I mean is a season where most of the episodes have an overarching plot like Night Ninja with the Splat Monster in season 2 and Luna Girl with her failed redemption arc thing with Mitsuki in season 5. So far, I don't think Romeo has a season like that. And I personally think it's unfair that he should be left out, to be honest. What overarching plot arc could he possibly need next? You ask? Well, that ties in with my next prediction. Prediction 2. Romeo's possible choice. Of course it's another Romeo one, because Hay's my channel mascot. What choice? Well, the choice to either be a hero or keep being a villain. I'm delusional. Anyways, this is going to be very scuffed, since I did not have much time to think this out, but please bear with me. As you can guess, this prediction has 2 endings, but it's more like 3. Okay, let me explain the plot first to make this work. So tying in with my first prediction, all episodes will play a part in this arc. A very angry and tired Romeo will just make a super plan, but it needs the magic of the other 2 terrible trio members.
It probably works as like protection to keep the heroes away once Romeo's won, or something like Luna's barrier or her ability to pull things somewhere and ends ninja magic to literally uproot things from the ground.
For what? He's bringing back Romeopolis, or Romaville, I have no idea what name he gave that thing. His mega city has been upgraded to last longer, and he recreates all his previous inventions to serve various roles in his city. But the other 2 do not want to team up with him. To be honest, I wouldn't too. He seems like a pain to deal with, so he obviously gets mad, and the following night makes a contraption to steal their powers and contain them. This leads to Night Ninja and Luna asking the power heroes for help. Over the course of a few episodes, they will keep making plans to stop Romeo, which will all end in failure since they honestly need to be humbled and actually fail for once. Even I am aware that they also failed in that one episode with the Speedy Twins, but still, then Romeo takes over the world. By the world, I mean just Tarabiscoville. So yeah, this calls for a team-up, Avengers style, not just with NN and Luna, but other people too, like Monkey GU and Ortisha for cameos. And hey, maybe even Octobella. So, yeah, while all of this is happening, I need some sort of character development for our little criminal. I mean, Romeo. Something to do with his goal, perhaps. He could probably come to realize how pointless his goal is. To take over the world, and then what? Go to school? Not happening. Okay, moving on to the endings now. Oh, and by the way, I have no idea how they defeat Romeo, so, let's not talk about that. Ending 1. The villain route. It's obvious in the title. He's gonna stay a villain. What more do I say here? Anyways, the second ending. The scuffed redemption arc. Here he gets the same treatment as Luna. Redemption arc written terribly to get money. Views? I have no idea why. The third ending. The actually well-written redemption arc. Here his redemption arc is properly handled and thoroughly explained. I mean, he just realized his life's work was for nothing. But he could his skills for good to save others. Like he could make a cure to cancer or something. With all that said and done, here is my third prediction. Terrible trio backstories. We need backstories for these kids, come on. I know this is a children's show and is not supposed to be taken seriously, but we need to teach kids that villains are not born. Villains are created. Hint hint, that one fanfic I made a while back We already have some sort of backstory for Romeo in the books. I believe it was like him getting bullied for not participating in school and being a failure. I remember the reason was that either he didn't want to speak up in front, or he genuinely could not think of anything to do the activity. So the writers did base on the books for a lot of episodes, so we have a chance. Also, fun fact, the episode Speak Up, Gecko has its plot taken from Romeo's backstory in his book, Operation Zero. Prediction 4. Fan theories answered. You know the ones. Like, this show is a shared dream, or the villains are orphans, or the teacher knows, or something. Like, I want them to be answered. Either debunked, revealed to be true, or implied to be canon. Prediction 5. We will find out what happens to the side characters. Prediction 6. More crash out moments. I need people to crash out. They deserve it. I want to know all the emotional turmoil they are probably experiencing doing all of this at a young age. They are children. They are bound to break. I don't mean childish squabbles. I mean full-on emotional breakdowns when pushed too far. They spill out everything in frustration. It's probably the final season. Need to end it with a bang, you know? Prediction 7. More interactions. I know this is obvious, but I feel like we might get some more interactions between rare pairs. Like the traffic light trio consisting of a Newton and Gecko, which is a semi-popular trio. In the fandom even thought they haven't interacted together much, if at all. My last prediction. Prediction 8. More Armadillo content. Like an appearance and a few episodes. Since they benched him from the show for years, they will probably bring him back considering this might be the last season. So those are all my predictions for, hopefully, season 7 of PJ Masks. Feel free to deets your own predictions in the comments. Bye.